Alright, quick update on HBAR. So HBAR and a bunch of the other altcoins have been bouncing in the past couple of days or so. You can see this was our prediction from the last video we made for HBAR. We were calling for this 32.5% drop. We've hit the price target, and if you are a seasoned veteran of my channel, you know what comes next. We need to reevaluate the market, and we need to look at what's going on right now and call for a new price target. Rolling right off the back, what you will notice is we had a huge run up in terms of bullish volume, and my problem with this is we came right up to the 13 EMA, we got rejected, we're moving back down into the 4-hourly EMA ribbons, and at this moment in time, it really doesn't look like we're getting any continuation coming through. You know, we had this single pump in volume, and it is being followed up by bearish volume, just like this pump over here was followed up by bearish volume, and we subsequently trickled back to the downside. And at this moment in time, we're coming up to EMA ribbons, we're coming up to moving averages, and it looks like we're going to get ready for that next smack to the downside. So keeping it super simple, you know, we were looking at this, we were looking at general areas of support and resistance playing out from previous time frames. I'm not going to get into that for this video, but nonetheless, we had a few price targets in mind. This was the one that we called for, 6.14 cent. From the most macro fib that we can draw at this moment in time on the 4-hourly time frame, it seems like the next level down from here, at least in terms of this slightly more midterm fib, would be a move back down to 5.12 cent. That would definitely be the move that I'm eyeballing up next. But let's see if we've got any more micro Fibonacci's over on this time frame. So we can actually draw from this low to this high. We've got we've almost got a double 1.618 down here at 4.8. So you can see that we have a support box down here, and this is a pretty tight support box if I'm not mistaken. It's hard to tell when it is on these lower values. Yeah, it is. It's really only a 6.5% floor, so this would really be the area that we need to hold. But in my opinion, this is the area we are coming down to next. This would represent another 30% drop to the downside for HBAR, which really isn't too bearish considering it's only another 17% move. And, you know, once again, bear in mind, you know, we're taking this price move by price move. We've been bearish on this for quite some period in time now, and it does seem like we are getting ready for that next leg to the downside. 4-hourly EMA is not holding up too well. We did have a flip on the 1 hour, but as you can tell, you know, we have these fake outs on the 1 hour all the time, which is why I really only like to look at the 4-hour and higher, normally 4-hour daily and weekly. Keeping it super simple. We are probably going to start moving to the downside. 6.4 cent, if we do not hold 6.4 cent and start moving up very quickly, then you are going to see this bearish retest of the 13 EMA. You're going to see this bearish retest of the EMA ribbons start to consolidate very quickly, and we're going to witness the squeeze momentum indicator push back down into a bearish wave very quickly, which is easily going to carry us all the way down to 4.8 cent. The last or the next major level to the downside, which we could definitely be coming down to if we do not hold 4.8, would be this move down to 3.17. Now, I very much could draw down here and say, you know, 4.8 cent is my next price target, but in my opinion, if we look at the altcoin market cap, let me get the altcoin market cap up. You can see the only reason we've had a bounce is because we've come down to this micro 786 Fibonacci. We've backtested the 200 week, and if we come over to the daily, you can already start to see it looks like we're bear flagging down. We're losing momentum. We're not getting volume coming in to confirm this breakout, and it's really just another dead cat bounce in my opinion. Total altcoin market is literally sitting on the 200 week right now. The others has just capitulated below the 786 and is back testing it. So all of the markets look pretty shaky, and subsequently I would be having a much more bearish price target than previously, and this is down here at the 2.618. This would be a move down to 3.18 cent, representing a 54% drop for HBAR. That is what I think is coming next. This might be potentially the macro bottom for HBAR, but once again, we would need to keep an eye on inflation. We'd need to keep our eye on the Fed. If the Federal Reserve keeps on increasing the interest rates meeting after meeting after meeting, then the bottom is not going to be in. If you are not, you know, too versed on, you know, all of these economic things going on, and you want, you know, insight on what is going on with the interest rates and all of these different things, then be sure to follow my channel. I do cover a plethora of altcoins. I cover Bitcoin daily, and I also do talk about these key dates like the interest rates and the CPI numbers that you will need to know if you want to perfectly navigate these altcoin markets. That is all I've got for you today. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, Galway out. Peace.